many people believe, I think, that, and may have been taught in the church particularly, that worrying and anxiety are sinful. Jesus says, after all, don't be anxious about anything. Pretty straightforward command, and if we're anxious, then we might feel that as a condemnation, that we don't have enough trust. But I think anxiety has a positive function in a fallen world. Obviously, in a world that is perfect, we wouldn't be anxious, but in a world where there are dangers, and there is sickness, and there is brokenness, and there are all sorts of things that we need, that it's important that we are afraid of, so that if you're walking out into the street and a car is coming towards you, you should feel anxious so that it makes you run. Or if someone is attacking you, or you're in the presence of a dangerous animal, you should feel anxious because it makes you want to fight or run. So we talk about the fight, flight, and freeze reactions. And freeze is usually when there's nothing you can do in the face of. You're trapped. Say you've had in an accident, a car accident, and you're caught in a burning car, you're terrified, and you can't get out, you can't fight, you can't flee, you freeze, and your brain tends to go into freeze mode and shock mode. And we can talk about that a bit more later. But so there's a positive function, but then anxiety can also be sinful when we're anxious about the wrong things. Maybe money has become too important to us, or our career has become too important. And also we can be anxious in sinful ways when we become very angry as a result of our anxiety and lash out at people. Or we deal with it by getting drunk, or using drugs or sex, and so on.